Hey Krishna, you can start Prabhu
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
from here.
Om Agnana Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Reading from the book. Abhay wanted to help. As a fellow god brother in the service of his spiritual master, he offered them his services. Although as sannyasis, they were in superior position in their somewhat helpless condition. He looked up to Abhay for help. They had been staying in small place on Proctor Road and had found little opportunity to make important contacts. Now they formed a team. Abhay introducing the sannyasis to business acquaintances. The sannyasis taking donations for the new center. Abhay Charana Ravinda was good at collecting funds and willingly gave his time. Again, his god brothers began pulling at him to participate fully in the Gaudiya Math preaching. Srila Prabhupada, we made a party for collecting alms. Sridhara Maharaja, Goswami Maharaja, and myself. I took them to some of my chemist and doctor friends, and in 2 days we collected 500 rupees. Sridhara Maharaja would speak. I would introduce, and Goswami Maharaja would canvass. So Goswami Maharaja very much appreciated, and he began to speak highly about me. For a Babu, he is so expert. He has got so many friends, and he has collected so much. Why should he not be in charge of our matha? Why shouldn't he live with us? Why is he living separately? Abhay visited the matha quarters on Proctor Road, where he joined the devotees in the Kirtana and heard them speak from Bhagavatam. At the sannyasi's request, Abhay took on the responsibility of finding a more suitable place for the Bombay Center. Wherever he went in the city, he looked for likely location, just as he had responsibilities for his wife and family in Allahabad. By dint of his initiation, he was responsibly bound to assist his godbrother. He had to take part in the preaching, not simply struggle, so that he might exist in the world of business competition. But he didn't think he could ever like the sannyasi. No possessions, no business, sleeping on the bare floor, taking only simple meals. Feb 25, 1935. It was the 62nd birthday of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. The Jagannath Puri where Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was residing, the devotees observed the day with ceremony. At a small Bombay center, a few disciples planned an evening observance and invited local people. For the occasion, Abhay wrote a poem. Adore, adore ye all the happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, his divine grace. O my Master, the evangelic angel, give us thy light, light up thy candle, struggle for existence, a human race. The only hope is divine grace. He said we are all going astray, save us, Lord, our fervent pray. Wonder thy ways to turn our face, adore thy feet, your divine grace. Forgotten Krishna, we fallen souls, praying most heavy the illusion toll. Darkness around all and trace, the only hope is divine grace. Message of service thou lost brought, a helpful life as set in abroad. Unknown to all, it full of praise, that's your gift, your divine grace. Absolutely sentiment thou hast proud, impersonal calamity thou hast moved. Please give us a life anew and fresh. Worship thy feet, your divine grace. I did not come who told the message of Krishna forceful and bold. That's your right. You have the maze. Save me a fallen, your divine grace. Line of service as drawn by you is pleasing and healthy, like morning dew. The oldest of all, but in uterus, miracle done, your divine grace. Abhay Charandas. Abhay also compiled a speech which he read before the assembled guests and members of the Gaudiya Math. Although his first language was Bengali, his English was clear and natural. Gentlemen, the offerings of such a homage as has been arranged this evening to the Acharya Deva is not a sectarian concern. Because when we speak of the fundamental principle of Guru Deva or Acharya Deva, we speak of something that is of universal application. There does not arise any question of discriminating my guru from that of yours or anyone else. There is only one guru who appears in an infinity of forms to teach you, me and all others. The guru or Acharya Deva, as we learn from the bona fide scriptures, delivers the message of the absolute world. I mean the transcendental abode of the absolute personality where everything non-differentially serves the absolute truth. Like the poem, the speech was personal, but even more than the poem, it was authoritative, philosophical preaching. The God brothers were impressed to hear Abhay presenting the Vaishnava philosophy so expertly. How was it possible? Of course, it should not have come as a surprise. He had heard the Vaishnava philosophy from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, just like his God brother. Why should he not be able to enunciate the teachings of his spiritual master, having heard from him and having read Gita and Bhagavatam and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? Was he not a devotee in the parampara? And until now, no one knew he could preach in English so expertly. Therefore, if the absolute truth is one, which about which we think there is no difference of opinion, the Guru also cannot be two. The Acharya Deva to whom we have assembled tonight to offer our humble homage is not the Guru of a sectarian institution or one out of many differing experiences of the truth. On the contrary, he is the Jagat Guru, the Guru of all of us. The only difference is that some obey him wholeheartedly while others do not obey him directly. The Guru of whom Abhay spoke, of course, was Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, the representative of the original compiler of the scriptures, Vyasadeva. Abhay explained how Lord Krishna had delivered transcendental knowledge to Brahma, the creator of particular universe. From Brahma, knowledge had descended to Narada, from Narada to Vyasa, and Vyasa to Madhva. Because Srila Bhakti Siddhanta was presenting this Vedic knowledge as is, without any interpretation in Parampara, he was a bona fide Acharya who could enlighten others with the revealed knowledge of the Vedas. Abhay continued, Gentlemen, our knowledge is so poor, our senses are so imperfect, and our sources are so limited that it is not possible for us to have even the slightest knowledge of the absolute reason without surrendering ourselves at the lotus feet of Sri Vyasadeva or his bona fide representative. This transcendental knowledge, Abhay explained, had been known in India for thousands of years, and this knowledge, although presently obscured, was India's real gift to the world. Let me stop here, Mataji, and continue the chanting. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord